how to fix issues with the Chicago Blackhawks. The Chicago Blackhawks missed the playoffs for a second straight year in a row. With their core getting older, the Blackhawks should consider trading away their veteran players and doing a full rebuild. This is how I would fix the Chicago Blackhawks. The Chicago Blackhawks have the 3rd pick in the 2019 draft, but I think they should trade down. Chicago Blackhawks trade pick 3 to the Buffalo Sabres for pick 8, 29, and a first-round pick in 2020. Chicago Blackhawks select T.Zegras and Jacob Pelletier in the 2019 draft. The Chicago Blackhawks should trade Duncan Keith and Jonathan Toews. A 3-team trade is made between the Chicago Blackhawks, Montreal Canadiens, and Carolina Hurricanes. The Chicago Blackhawks get M.Necas, Michael Ferland, Philip Danault, Paul Byron, and a first-round pick in 2020. The Montreal Canadiens get Duncan Keith, Saku Manalainen, Jordan Martinook, and a second-round pick in 2020. The Carolina Hurricanes get Jonathan Toews and Joel Armia. Michael Ferland is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $4.25 million per season. Chicago Blackhawks should trade Corey Crawford and Brent Seabrook. Chicago Blackhawks trade Corey Crawford and Connor Murphy to the Florida Panthers for Henrik Borgstrom, Mackenzie Weegar, and a second-round pick in 2020. Mackenzie Weegar is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $1.5 million per season. Chicago Blackhawks also trade Brent Seabrook to the Dallas Stars for Jason Dickinson, D.Gurianov, and a first-round pick in 2020. Jason Dickinson is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $3.2 million per season. The Blackhawks need to trade ARTEM and ANISIMOV. Chicago Blackhawks trade ARTEM and ANISIMOV to the New York Rangers for Brett Howden, L.Hajek, and a second-round pick in 2020. The Blackhawks need to sign a veteran goalie in free agency. Chicago Blackhawks signed M.Smith to a 3-year deal worth $4 million per season. The Blackhawks need to improve their defense in free agency. Chicago Blackhawks signed J.Gardiner and A.Stralman in free agency. 2019-2020 Chicago Blackhawks. The first line is A.Debrincat, Dylan Strome, and Patrick Kane. The second line is Brandon Saad, Philip Danault, and Jason Dickinson. The third line is Paul Byron, Henrik Borgstrom, and Dominic Kahun. The fourth line is D.Cagguila-Br.Howden-M and Michael Ferland. First D pair is A.Stralman and Erik Gustafsson. Second D pair is J.Gardiner and A.Boqvist. Third D pair is G.Forsling and Mackenzie Weegar. Goalies are M.Smith and C.Delia. The spares are L.Hajek and D.Gurianov. In the system, T.Zegras and M.Necas. The Chicago Blackhawks might not be a great team right now, but in 2 or 3 years, they'll be a really good team. Next, how to fix issues with the Buffalo Sabres.